Hey everybody, this is Jamie Shaw, and this is Jamie and Terry's marketing show. My partner Terry is not with us tonight because the first of the month she goes to her AA meeting, and she may be here late. I don't know, but usually she don't make it the first Monday or the first hangout of the month because she's got that appointment, which is very important in her recovery. So, I have no problems with her missing that because that is very important in her recovery. Tonight I'm going to talk about the importance of a community. Tonight, because the first of the month, she goes to her AA meeting. Oops, sorry, my other computer's going off. I watch the comments on my other computer, so I can interact with you guys when you hop on and stuff. And I see Katie's there. Hi, Katie. And you know, I did a Facebook Live on the way home. I don't like to Facebook Live and drive, and I know a lot of people don't like me to Facebook Live and drive, but it seems like that's the only time. And since my boss changed our hours to 7:30 to 4:30, I'm off at 4:30 and it's daylight, and so I can actually do one, but I have to wait till I get out of heavy Springfield traffic before I can do it. And the road I drive home on is not real congested with traffic or anything. So I stick my phone in my thingy. I forgot what it's called already. My one stick or whatever it is, and I push a button and go live. So, but I've looked for different times. I get so busy at work that I can't seem to find a good time to go live on it because usually I only take a half hour for lunchtime. I run and get something to eat and come back. That my half hour lunch is over with, and I don't have a time on my lunch to do a Facebook Live. So, like I always say, my job gets in my way. So, so I'm gonna have to remedy that in 2017 and maybe get the job out of the way. So, but the importance of a community, and if you listen to the wake up call this morning and you listen to Brian Finale's live, importance of a community is very important. I listened to both of them on the way home, and I'm very active in the 24-hour marketing community. I'm not active in the chat very much because I'm at work all day long. So, but I'm not very active in the MLSP community, and I need to probably interact with more in the MLSP community. So I'm after the hangout tonight, I'm gonna write a little post in the MLSP community and introduce myself and connect with some other members and stuff like that. And you want to be interacting with community. Community is very important in your business. You can find mentors in the community. You can find business partners in the community. You can find people that have skills that you don't have. Like I'm a very technical person. Funnelizer, building a blog, stuff like that comes very easy to me. And some people it doesn't come easy to. I've taught it in our workshop several times. Funnelizer, the CRM, the blog. I've fixed a lot of people's blogs and stuff when they've had problems because I'm a very technical person. Well, there may be somebody in there that's good at marketing that can help me with my marketing because my weak area is marketing, and I know it is. But I've got better at marketing over the last year. I got better at doing videos. I want to give Dave Renick a big shout out for the SAM method because I used the SEO techniques in the SAM method to rank a video that I did on my show 2 weeks ago. I did 7 things to get anything you want, 7 steps to get anything you want. I took that video and I did the SEO method from the SAM method that Dave teaches in the SAM 2.0, and I applied it to the video. I ranked the video on the first page of Google. So I gave it a few minutes and I went on the first page of YouTube. So I took it a little bit and I went and did some keyword research searched it in Google, and it was on the first page of Google in the #1 slot. They were both in the #1 slot. And so I got to thinking. I went back to some Jamie Shaw Marketing Show videos and some other videos that I had, and I applied the same methods to it, and I got my other videos and my other marketing show videos to rank on the first page. Some of them I got up in the #2 slot. There was one of them one of them that I did, I could not get to rank on the first page of YouTube. I mean, it works 99.9% of the time, but I had one, I could not get it to rank on the first page of Google or the first page of YouTube. So, that one may need some headline tweaking or something like that. But other ones, I did some SEO to it, and I put it, and it was like, I had one that was ranked like in the 10th slot on the first page of YouTube. So I went and added some more content to it and let it sit for a few seconds, then did a refresh, and boom, all of a sudden I got up in the number 2 slot. So, I did it to about 10 of my videos. So I got my videos ranking, on the first page of Google, first page of YouTube. I wrote a blog post on the 7 steps to get anything you want. And I haven't really even checked where it's even ranking. So I'm going to go look real quick while I'm talking to you guys. And I'll let you know. I might even do a screen share with you and show you. But, I would have never known about the SAM method and how to rank YouTube videos unless I, went through a YouTube videos course, which there is one in the back office of our system that you can use. But the SAM method works so much faster. And actually, I was on a webinar the other day, and I learned a faster way to rank a video on YouTube, and it's pretty cool. I haven't tested it yet, so I'm not going to teach it until I test it and see how good it works. But it's pretty phenomenal, and within seconds it was ranked in the number 1 slot on YouTube. So let me go check this out real quick, and I'll keep on talking. Can't talk and do something at the same time. So, and even my how to create a ridge video, I went to it. I had 2 views on it, and I did apply the SEO techniques, and I'm looking at it right now. I got 10 views on it right now, just in a day, from a day or two from changing all this. So stuff like that really works if you take the time to go through the training and set up, and then take the action and follow through, and then you can get what you want, like ranking it up on the first page of Google. Where's that video at? Let's see. It's in here somewhere, I know. How to overcome obstacles in your life. So there it is, 7 keys to change anything in your life. Let's see. Oops. I'm gonna have to log out of YouTube so I can search it that way without being logged in. Oh man. I'm back live now. I logged out of a YouTube account and logged myself out of the webinar. Sorry about that. But so I can't really search it without being logged into Google. Maybe I can let's go to Firefox and try it. Where's my Firefox? I was having problems with Firefox earlier today. I was having computer issues yesterday, so I think I got them all ironed out, and I kept saying I had a Facebook virus. So hopefully I didn't lose none of you in the screw up there of logging out of Facebook. Looks like I got 2 of you still on. A couple of you still on. There'll be more jumping on here, I know. Okay, so I'm not signed in to YouTube on Firefox, so let me try this again. Lesson number 1: don't log out of YouTube, or don't log out of Google if you're doing a Google Hangout, because it locks you right out of your Hangout. Copy. see. So give me a couple seconds, and I will share this with you guys. And you know, back to the community. Community is very important. We help each other out. The community helps other people out, and it helps all of you out. Um, ooh, looks like it come out of the first page of Google already. So I'm gonna have to go and do some more SEO on it. I got a bunch more views on it, so I don't know. All right. So let me share my screen with you real quick, and I'll show you. I hate that thing. So much easier in Zoom. Okay, there's my keyword. 7 keys to change anything in your life. In YouTube, see, I'm not logged in. YouTube, I'm #1. So if I put the whole thing in there, it'll rank. I was ranking just for the 7 keys to change anything in your life. If I put in my whole thing, Jamie Shaw's marketing show, I get everything. Everything that I've ever done, except for that one. That's not mine. I'm not Jamie Smart. So, but 7 keys to change anything in your life. Let's look at these and see. Looks like it fell out of the first page of Google, but it was in the first page of Google. And I don't know where my blog post was. Evidently, I need to do some more work on my blog post. But you can see the videos ranked in the first position. I'm not logged into YouTube. It's in the first position. I got 31 views on it already. Before I SEO'd it, I only had like 17 views on it. So it's went up quite a bit in YouTube. Hi, Pops. How are you? Hi, Sonia. How are you? So, and it's real easy to go in and change the SEO on it. Actually, go back to YouTube here, and you can go in and add some more keywords or SEO. Go. So I got vidIQ loaded up and everything. Creator Studio real quick. You see like the custom capture page, I only had like 2 views on it. I got 10 views on it now. I did this one. I only had like 2 views on it. I got 17 now. 7 keys to change anything. I got 31 views on it. I only had like 17. Then I took some other ones. I don't think I did that one. I don't think I did Tim and Barb shit. So I got some, I got some more work to do, and I've got some stuff I need to rank on the first page of Google too, because I had stuff ranked up here in the first page of Google. And if you don't stay consistent with it, it don't take you long to follow the first page of Google. But I learned how to do all this by being in a workshop and being in the community of people. The community helps you out. And when I first joined up in the community, 24-hour marketing mastermind community, and I got recognized because I was always active in the comments. The panelists recognized me and reached out to me, because I was always making big comments. I was asking questions, and when you ask questions and you participate in the community and you're active in the community, it shows that you're interested, you want to succeed. When we started the workshop, Dave and Katie, I owe them a debt of gratitude for starting the workshop, because it helped me grow tremendously and come out of my shell. I kind of grown into the person I am. A year ago, And, you know, and you look back at my videos when I started doing videos. Let's see, how long ago did I start doing videos? Let's see, I got 3 pages of videos in here now. So let's see. I did my first video of January 8th of 2016. And I was scared to death to do videos. You know, the advice I got last year from Pat Patterson, from Dave Ranica, from Katie Stage was just get over it and do it. There's no point in being afraid of it. You know, and like I said on our team call Tuesday night to Lori, you know, she was asking how we thought 2016 went. You know, I reflected back on 2016. I got, you know, I really dug into my business. I dug into mindset training really hard and heavy, and I changed my mindset, you know, and I became a more positive person. And, you know, one of my goals in 2016 was to get a sale. Another goal was to get leads in my business and start building up leads. Another goal was to develop a system that was easy to get leads, that I could teach other people to get leads. Another goal was to become a panel member on the 24-hour marketing system, our marketing mastermind on Monday night. And another goal was, you know, to get over the fear of doing video and start doing my own hangout. Well, everything that was a goal of mine, I achieved. You know, I got 2 sales last year, and you know, 2 sales don't seem like nothing, but you know, them 2 sales come. We never went into MLSP till May, so May till now, you know, I've had 2 sales, which I should have had more. I struggled with me and feeling I wasn't enough for a while, and had some setbacks, you know, and stuff like that, and I adapted and grew out of it. Yeah. At one point, you know, before the election and stuff, you know, I was getting a lot of interaction and stuff on Facebook, and the election kind of course, I wasn't being consistent enough. You know, I've gotten back to being consistent. You know, I'm starting to write my blog post again. I'm starting to, you know, today I did a Facebook Live, first one I've done in a couple of months, you know, but I've always done my show every week. I've only missed one, and that was the week my grandmother passed away. And even over the holidays, you know, 2 weeks ago, I was sicker than a dog, but I was still here doing my show. And, you know, the consistency pays off. I know actually I've had 3 sales. I've had 3 sales and I had 2 people quit. So, or actually 3 sales, 2 of them were the same person and he quit twice. Put it that way. But that's okay. You know, I'm slowly building a team. You know, I had to find myself. I had to find what I was good at. And, you know, in the workshop, it helped me grow into the person I am. I found what I was good at, teaching people. I found other things I was good at that, you know, as far as technical skills and stuff. I knew I was good at some technical skills, but I really refined, you know, that I was able to teach the technical stuff that I knew to the community, and it helped a lot of people. I invested in myself. You know, I bought the Deep Abyss and I bought the MLSP roadmap, and invested in myself. And what I learned in the MLSP roadmap, I took and I kind of made it into my own product, and I've taught it in the community and in the workshop, and it's helped people get leads in the workshop that have never gotten leads before. And I think that's just amazing that I could take something that I learned. I went out and did it, and then I went and taught it in the workshop, and people took action on it and got leads with it. You know, so I'm refining that course, you know, making more videos to it. I've got a couple of new ideas I want to add to it, and I'm moving it over to my optimized press, so it's more professional looking, and then I'm going to release it to the public. My wife's home, so the dog's going to start barking, so it may get noisy. But you know, first thing I wanted to do was, one of my first goals was to get over the fear of doing video. So I just jumped in and started doing video. I did a couple of practice videos on my phone, And then I just started recording videos, you know, and I shared my first one in the 24-hour marketing mastermind. They all said it was awesome, cool, you know, so I did it, you know, and started doing it. I enjoyed Facebook Lives more because it was live interaction, you know, and if I made a mistake, oh well, you know, who cares? Um, you know, my second goal was to get leads consistently, and you know, when I'm working, I'm consistently getting leads. When I stop working, I quit getting leads. So, you know, success leaves clues. You know, that tells me something. I have to be working and be consistent all the time to get constant leads all the time. Another goal was to teach, you know, some of the stuff I've learned, and you know, and I have done that with the roadmap and developing the simple lead system. A big goal for me was to become a panel member on the 24-hour marketing mastermind. I worked my butt off and taught and taught and taught and learned and learned and learned and developed my mindset, and until I stood out enough that Dave and Katie and Pops thought I was worthy enough to be invited to be a panel member. And I'm deeply honored to be a panel member on that show, and I will do everything. Hi, Barb and Tim, how are you? I'll do everything in my power to deliver as much value as I can on that show every week. You know, I'm constantly educating myself, I'm constantly learning and providing value to that group and for my show on Thursday night. Another big goal was to get sales. You know, like I said, I got 2 sales. You know, no, I didn't break the bank, but it shows that it works. You know, I got leads, I got sales. I celebrated my success for each success I had, and you know, that was something Brian talked about on the workshop, about a guy that he didn't feel he had enough success. He had generated 200 some leads and didn't feel he had enough success to brag about an ebook that he had, you know. And here I am celebrating my little success. You know, I got leads, I got a couple sales, you know, I developed my own show. You know, I'm celebrating all my little successes. I haven't even developed my course fully yet, you know, but I still celebrate a little success that I have. It's because I want to grow and become a leader in this industry, and consistency is the key to it, and developing your mindset is the key to it, and showing up every week is part of it. And even look up at Sonia as a mentor, you know, and Sonia was in the, I thought she was in the group. She might not. Yeah, she is. Hi, Sonia. I see you in the group. But, you know, I look at Sonia as a mentor because she's always delivering value, you know, and I was on her show the other night. I couldn't get on her show for some reason through the link to her website. So I had a notification of it on Facebook, on YouTube Live. So I listened to it on YouTube Live, and I think I liked your page, and I think I left you a comment on YouTube, Sonia. So you might go look at that, you know. And I owe Sonia a testimonial video too, because she did a testimonial video for me here a while back, you know. And my day is crazy every day, you know. So please forgive me, but that I have not done one yet, but I will get back to doing one. And that's, you know, that's what's great about the community. Anybody that I've helped, you know, Katie sent me an awesome testimonial video today, you know, and just out of the kindness of her heart, you know, and it was completely awesome. And I deeply appreciate that, Katie. And, you know, anybody else that has used my system, you know, I'd be more than happy if you would give me a testimonial video so I could put it on my blog, and you know, I could share it with you people as I build up my blog for 2017. You know, I plan on educating myself more and more, developing, you know, better ways to do capture pages, better ways to rank your blog post and your videos and stuff, and I will teach it all to you and give it all back to you. Oh, thank you, Sonia. You know, I try to give a ton of value just like you. You know, your show was awesome Tuesday afternoon. You know, I listened to it on the way home, and I mean, it was already done and over with, but I got into it on YouTube and listened to it on the way home, and it was spectacular, you know, and I got a lot of value out of it. And that's one thing I have a hard time with, is focusing sometimes, you know. So, and you know, you have to look back at who am I, and why am I here? And that's some of the things that Brian's talked about over the last couple of weeks and stuff, and some of the decisions you have to make as to why you're here. Well, I'm here to deliver great content to my community and help my community grow as leaders as well as myself. I started doing, I went through Katie's Facebook course, a couple weeks ago. I owe her a testimonial because I did go through her course, and her course is fantastic. And well, thank you, Katie. And helped me a lot. I started messing around prospecting last night on Facebook, and I had a lady that I just reached out to, she was posting a vitamin that my wife takes, and it's a weight loss vitamin. And I reached out to her because she was put it on her Facebook group. So I went and looked at her profile. She's got it pasted all over the product, pasted all over her Facebook page. I'm like, so I reached out to her, and started chatting with her, and I asked her what kind of systems and tools that she had, because MLSP is a tool that we all use. It's a system that we all use. And, it's not a business opportunity. It's a set of tools. It teaches you how to become a leader and teaches you the marketing strategies that are available in the now today, that are working right now, and the strategies are taught by seven-figure earners. So I asked her what kind of systems, and she was using this. She was using a lead capture page. She said she was in this business, and she had several other MLM businesses that she was in, and she didn't have a capture page. She wasn't collecting leads, and she didn't have very many tools. And she was just posting her ads on her Facebook page and in groups sometimes. And I'm like, so how do you market your business? She said, well, I just post on my page and post in groups. And I'm like, well, would you like some free training? And she's like, what kind of free training? I said, well, what kind of training are you interested in? I said, I have Instagram, I have Twitter, I have Facebook, paid advertising. What would you like to learn? She said, can I have Instagram, please? So I sent her Instagram. I said, if you get a lot out of it and you have any more questions, I said, then reach out to me, because we have people in our community, and I have team members that are excellent at Instagram, and they can help you with any questions you have. Or, I use Instagram a little bit. I can help you as much as I can with it. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. And I said, well, keep in contact with me. I said, and in case you have any questions. She said, oh, definitely, I will. Let me go through the training, and I will get back to you. So, that's positive. And the other person I sent a message to, I did like 4 or 5 people. The other ones didn't respond back to me right away. But, it's consistently, after I get done with my show tonight, I'll go do it some more. And I'm on, tomorrow night I'll do it some more. So post in Facebook groups, do active prospecting in Facebook. Start having conversations with people. I want to have 5 to 10 people a day I want to have conversations with, and start branding yourself. I've branded my blog, I've branded my Twitter, I've branded my Instagram, and my Facebook page with all the same banners and everything. So it's branding me. And I learned all this in the community that we're in, and that's what's great about our community and our workshop. We lift each other up, we help each other out. Bob, he's a big on blogging and setting stuff up in his blog. He does an excellent job of writing big, long blog posts. I'm not one to write blog posts. I went through Chris Records, real fast blogging system. It was in another company I was in. I can't remember the name of it now. Speed blogging, that's what it was. And when I'm blogging consistently, I write anywhere from 600 to 1,000 words, and that's it. And that's all I've ever wrote. And I have pretty good luck of ranking my blog post. I've gotten leads from my blog post before. I've gotten leads in MLSP on my blog post before. And thanks, Pops. I just seen your comment more than worthy. more like deserving. Yeah, you guys always give me the love, and I love all of you back, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. A lot of people come into this industry for the money, and the end goal is to make money and be successful in our business. But it's not all about the money. It's about having a community of people that want the same things you want, and that you can help them and lift them up and see them succeed. Seeing somebody get their first lead, like Pastor Jackie, it was simply amazing. She was excited. Seeing Jovi, Jovi struggled to get leads and stuff, and seeing her get her first leads, and now she's consistently getting leads. Maria, she took mine and my simple lead system and kind of refined it into her own system, and she got 5 leads over the holidays, which is simply awesome. And I think she said on the Hangout that she got banned for 24 hours or something like that. I didn't say it to her. I said, but as fast as she was posting in groups, I knew that was going to happen, because you look like a spammer in Facebook. If you're going to use this simple lead system when I release it, or those of you in the community that have it, if you're going to use it wisely. Don't be it's not about speed. It's about quality. It's not about how much you can get out there. It's about the quality you put out there. And just speeding through it and getting as many blog posts or many groups as you can. I mean, you're not doing anything but telling Facebook that you're spamming the groups, and that's why you get locked down for 24 hours. I had it happen to me, and it happened to me last night, and I come home from work, my blog post had automatically posted to YouTube by Hootsuite, because I have it set up, when I write a new blog post, it automatically goes to my list, and then automatically posts to my Facebook page. And so I shared it to my fan page, and then I posted in 2 groups, and I got a message from Facebook that I was locked out for 24 hours for some, I don't remember what the message was. I can find it real quick. I've had so many notifications, it's gone already, I think. Yeah, I've had so many notifications, I can't even find it now. But they just shut me down for 24 hours, and all I did was post in 2 groups yesterday, and I wouldn't even do anything. And then Facebook sent me a message that said I had malicious software. So it must have been that said I had a virus on my computer. Well, I run all my virus softwares on my computer, and all my spam softwares on my computer, and all my Malwarebytes and stuff like that on my computer. And I didn't have any virus, so they sent me. Facebook gave me this link, and I had to go through Facebook and download this Facebook thing, and it cleaned my Facebook, and then it said it was good. So somebody must have posted something on my Facebook, or an app posted something to my Facebook, and it caused a red flag to Facebook, but because I don't post back to back to groups, I give it a few seconds in between groups, and I take a break for 2 hours or stuff. And what's funny, it said I was banned from posting on Facebook, and I went into groups and I posted in 2 more groups, and it'll let me in. Once I got my computer cleaned, or my Facebook cleaned with their virus scanner, so I tested it and see if I could post in groups. I was supposedly banned, but I could still post in groups. So I didn't push my luck. I just somebody just sent me a message. But it can happen to any of you. Are your comments working? Yeah, Dave, my comments are working. As far as I know, they are. Everybody's commenting and chatting in there, so you might log out and log back in if you're in there, Dave. But I lost my train of thought. But Brian's message, and I went back and listened to the wake up call on the way home tonight, and it really resonated. We spend so much time talking about ourselves, and it's not about ourselves. It's about providing value to who we're trying to attract, and you want to be friends with other marketers in MLSP, and in our community, the 24-hour marketing mastermind community, you want to be friends with everybody in there. I guess Dave's having problems comments. Whoops. Log out. Interact, friends with all your marketing partners, because you're not in competition with each other. If you can help each other out, go into MLSP community, and I'm going to do this myself. Go in, introduce yourself, tell them how long you've been in, some of the things that you've had happen in the time frame you've been, the successes you've had, and celebrate yourself a little bit. But like Brian and Todd Getz, they talked about, people, we always tend to, talk about our success, ourselves. And hey, Dave, see, you made it. And I encourage each one of you to go to the MLSP community, and if you're not active in it, get active. Get to know some other marketers in MLSP. Like I said earlier, you may be able to find a business partner or somebody that's strong in an area you're weak in. You may be able to find many friends that you meet when we all go to the event in August. There's unlimited possibilities. And if you're active in the community, it shows you are there to help somebody, or somebody can ask you questions, or you can ask questions to other members. And and the leaders will recognize when you're active in the community. I mean, that's how I got recognized. I was active in our community, and so I know it works firsthand. I've been about 4 months smoke free. I feel good. My mind's clear. I was just talking to my wife about going on a green diet, because I'm a little chubby. I need to lose. A lot of guys say they got a six-pack. Well, I got a case. So I need to lose the case. And so we're talking. I've been doing some research on juicing and stuff like that. So me and the wife are talking about going on a green juice diet. So. And I tried some yesterday. Tried some green juice. And then I had a berry smoothie this morning for breakfast, and I haven't been hungry all day long, and as a matter of fact, I ate a protein bar this morning for breakfast and drank that, it was a blackberry, blueberry, strawberry concoction of berries, for breakfast. And, I've been flying high all day, and I haven't had nothing to eat all day except for that. And I had the power bar I took to work with me, and I ate it like 11 o'clock, and so, not only do you interact in the community and become an authority in products and stuff like that, stand out in your community, you need to start taking care of yourself. Sonya, all the time, she has to take care of herself, because she's had, it was a couple of times, so she gets run down and she's got to take care of herself. So and you have to take care of your bodies, and that's one of the things you have to start doing. As you start growing into a leader, you have to start taking care of your body. You have to start eating right. We eat pretty decent around here, but we eat a lot of crap too. And I want to get away from eating a lot of crap. I can't help, I like my steak and my potatoes, but I might have to cut a little red meat out of the diet and go. I like fish, but my wife don't like fish, which I don't understand. She'll eat fish sticks, but she won't eat fish, you know. So I don't understand it, you know. But you know, and you have to start taking care of yourself, you know, and you have to take care of your team, you know. Last year, my team members, uh, I was there for them. I helped them out, but I wasn't there for them consistently, you know. And I need to help my team out more and train them more. And I was on after the MLSP workshop last night. I got on with Terry because she was having problems with her AWeber, and got it sorted out, and other people in the community. If you need help with something, don't hesitate to ask me if I'm available. I'll be more than happy to jump on with you. I've jumped on numerous a rowing machine, Dave. I'm thinking about getting a bicycle. I don't know if I can handle a rowing machine. But there's been numerous times, me and Dave jumped on a hangout together, just a mastermind or to talk shit, or just to work through a problem, or something one of us was having on something, and Katie and I have been on a few, and I'm more than willing to help, help you if you need help. All you gotta do is reach out to me. You need help setting up your custom capture page and your bridge video, let me know. I'll help you. I created a video, put it in the group, hopefully it helps everybody out. If you don't understand something, Terry again, she sent me a message earlier today saying she didn't know how to get her pictures and her videos into her funnel. I said, go back to the very beginning of my video and watch the very beginning, because I show you how to get them in there in the beginning of that video. And so evidently she figured it out, because I spelled it out right there in the beginning of the video, so I know she's seen it. You're so punny. I know I am, Miss Terry, but I could be a better coach, and I know I can be a better coach. I was in a shell for so long, and I've been in that shell for so long that, I've come out of that shell a lot in this last year, but I have a deep dark past that, a lot of you don't truly know. I've discussed some of it, and let some of it out on the workshop. And it's taken me a lot to come out of that shell. It's taken me a lot to believe in myself, and that's where this community is, a lifesaver for me, because you guys have helped me come out of that shell. Dave and Katie chipped away, even Pops, they chipped away the rough edges and helped me grow into the person I am. But the community helped mold me, by getting value when I'm delivering training to them. They're getting value from me. So, it lifts me up and makes me want to provide more value to you, and every one of us, I know Dave goes through this. I know Katie goes through it too. You don't feel you're given enough value, so you work harder and study more and learn more things so you can teach more, because you don't feel you're given enough value sometimes. And I want to say to any of you that I don't care whether you're brand spanking new to the group, to our community, or you've been here for a while. You have something of value to give each and every one of us. We can learn from each and every one of you. That's why Dave encourages us to teach for 10 minutes in the workshop, because that 10 minutes is your time to shine, your Hall of Fame, and I encourage you, take that 10 minutes and teach. Ricky's done some simple little teachings, and I'm like, wow, man, I forgot how to do that, or I just, I got away from doing that, and it helps you get back, get back to doing some of the simple things that you're missing, and every one of you has value to provide to all of us. Dave and Katie and I and Sonia, we get so busy, some of the simple things that you can come and teach, we'll look at you and go like, wow, that was the best training I've seen in my life, because I forgot how to do it, and you just refreshed us on how to do it. I'm sure Sonia feels the same way, and I know Dave and Katie feel the same way. everybody has value to give. You know, you weren't put here on this earth to live a mediocre life. You were put here to live an extraordinary life. The life you've been living, however long you've been living it, is the choice you made to live that life. You were put here to live a much better life, a more deserving life, a more abundant life, and a more prosperous life. But the only way to change that is to first dig into mindset. Second, find a mentor. Third, find a community that you can interact with. And it don't have to be just one community. It can be several communities. Invest in yourself. And that means invest in your health, invest in your nutrition, invest in how you dress, invest in how you look, invest in your education. I mean, with the job I do, I'm always learning. So it's easy for me to fill my mind with marketing stuff because I'm constantly learning in my job. Grit to 10,000 people, they just need to find us. Yeah, and that's true, Dave. That's why I'm encouraging everybody in our workshop, everybody in our group, to start going and interacting in the MLSP community. There may be somebody in there struggling that needs our help. And not only our prospects, we want to bring in the community, but if there's somebody out there struggling that we can help, you may be the light in their tunnel, and reach out and help them. You may make a friend for life. You may make a business partner. Who knows? You are a coach just like all of us, Terry. You just got to start delivering it. And I know it's inside of you. You just got to start delivering it. And I'm going to tell you, just like Dave and Katie told me, they believe, I believe in you. They believed in me when I didn't believe in me. Dave believes in you. Katie believes in you. Pops believes in you. Sonia believes in you. I believe in you. And the rest of our community believes in you. You need to start believing in you and step into your power and start delivering what you know how to deliver. So you don't have to look forward to start being a coach. You just need to start being the coach. And instead of being, make it your must. You must be an excellent coach, because I know it's inside of you and you can do it. So start doing it. I'm going to be rough like Katie right now. Start doing it. Just do it. No, sorry, I meant gift. We are a gift to 10,000 people. I agree with you, Dave. And like I said, there's people out there that need our help. Yeah, exactly, Katie. You've been an excellent coach to Cody, your son, and your two daughters. They didn't grow up to be excellent adults by not having an excellent coach as a mother. So, you already have the skills. You just got to start delivering it to the community. And you have been here lately. You've been delivering a lot. And that's why I'm encouraging, to reach out, introduce yourself in the Facebook or the MLSP community, start interacting in there, and like I said, there may be somebody you connect with in there and that you can help, or that needs help of our workshop. Our workshop, we'd like to have it mainly our members, but if there's people like, we brought Pastor Jackie in. I don't even know who Pastor Jackie's sponsor is. And I'm sure there's others in there that are not part of our direct team, but we don't care about that. Minnie, I don't think she might be one of Pat's. I don't know. But, we don't really care about who their sponsor is. If they're in MLSP and they need help, we're going to help them. And that's just going to help our community grow, and it's going to stand out to everybody. And, everybody, not only everybody in the MLSP community is going to see us growing our workshop and splitting off into 3 groups or 4 groups or 5 groups or 6 groups or whatever. I know Dave has the same vision as I do for the group, and the same vision Katie has for the group, to get it split off into 3 or 4 different groups of about 20 people. So that's, say we get 4 of us split off, that's 80 people. That's a big group. That's a big mastermind. You know, we could have our own mastermind after an event or right before the event. You know, um, and that would be good to grow into a community of people that has our own masterminds, have our own events. You know, and I'm all for it. I've always wanted to speak on stage. You know, so I think I'd get stage fright at first until reality settled in. Then I'd be fine. Then I could deliver what I wanted to deliver. But you know, I encourage all of you, you know, to go out and do that. You know, start to take care of your body. You know, Terry, you just went through traumatic knee surgery. You know, and now you're getting back, but you got to take care of you and not overdo it too. Um, you know, Dave and I have both quit smoking because we want to be around here a long time and be able to help as many of you as possible. Katie, we're never going to get her to quit eating chocolate, so we're not even going to try. Yeah, Dave, exactly. We forget who's in our team, and you know, we just want to help whoever we can. Yeah, we're still here, Terry. Are you still there? I'm still live, so I still got 10 minutes to ramble on. Um, next week, I don't know. I'm thinking about having a special guest, and I'm going to reach out. I'll give a little bit of it away. I'm going to reach out to her probably tonight or over the weekend and see if she's available next week and get her in. I'm not going to tell who it is yet, but I'm going to try to have a special guest next week, and then maybe, you know, I want to have Tim and Barb back in a couple of weeks, and then, you know, I want to have Katie on again. She was in her PJs tonight, so, and had moisture hair, so she didn't want to get on. So. Yeah, I know you love the chocolate and the coffee, you know. And I wonder if they make a chocolate coffee, you know, that'd be awesome, you know. Um, but your community is, you know, one of your most important assets. It will help each and every one of you be interactive, you know. It's understandable to be on every workshop. It's understandable, you know, sometimes life happens, sometimes family happens, and you can't be there. You know, I've missed a few, Dave's missed a few, Katie's missed a few. You know, it's a commitment to be there every week, and it's a commitment we've all made, you know, and, you know, I'm committed for the long haul to help all you guys succeed, you know, and I know you all are committed to help me succeed just as much, you know, and that's what I love about our community, because we lift each other up, we help each other out. When we're down, you know, we pick each other up. If we need a kick in the butt, we give you a kick in the butt, you know, and we're all going to have to buy Katie a year's supply of chocolate so she's indulged for the next year and don't have to go out and buy any. You know, so, you know, every Thursday night I'm here. You make chocolate there. Oh, you make homemade chocolate pops. That's awesome. I never even thought of that. I make a lot of stuff. I know I grew up pretty much with my grandmother, and my grandmother was raised during the Great Depression. She was born in 1912. She was my great grandmother, actually, and she owned a restaurant. You know, and she taught me how to cook. You know, I can cook pretty much anything you want. And every year, my wife gets on me every couple months because I make homemade chocolate chip cookies, and they come out real big and thick and fluffy. And hers always go flat. He lost 25 pounds, cool, just from the surgery. But they, you know, they're big cake cookies, and she loves them. And hers always turn out flat. And she's like, "How do you do that?" You know, and I'm like, "I don't know. It's just a touch, you know, special touch that I got from my great grandmother." You know, like when I was growing up, my great grandmother had this cast iron skillet that was about this big around, and she always made fried eggs for me in it, and she made pancakes in it, homemade pancakes. You know, I have that skillet to this day, and I use it to cook for my kids and my wife and my family. You know, usually on a weekend, you know, Saturday and Sunday morning, I get up, I cook bacon and eggs, you know, and everybody's just in heaven. And my daughter Sierra, she won't eat nobody's fried eggs unless they're mine. You know, so my family, you know, and that's why I come home and cook every night. The only night I don't usually cook is on Thursday night. And it's because I've got my show to prepare for and everything. But usually I come home and cook every night for my wife. She gets home about 7:30 at night, which is Central Time. You know, I get home. Well, now I get home around 6. I was getting home around 6:30. I get home around 6 now. So I cook something for her. That way she don't have to worry about cooking, you know, when she gets home. Usually Thursday night's pizza night, which she loves pizza. She can eat pizza 6 days a week. I don't. One night a week's good enough for me. But, you know, stay consistent with your community. You know, I'm not real active in our chat, and I read the comments all the time, and you know, so like some days it's kind of quiet in there, and like today looked like it was pretty booming. But you know, the more you interact with your mentors, your community, and your leaders, the more you'll grow as a person. But you know, you have to invest in yourself. Like I said, I give you a few steps. Well, I think I stopped at step 4. You know, invest in yourself, and you know, invest in your business too. You know, step 5, invest in your business. You know, buy tools you need for your business. Buy you know, I got a big office jet printer sitting right there. You know, it's something I bought for my business. I got a computer there. I got a laptop. You know, and then I've got another laptop that I carry back and forth to work with me. You know, and I've got several other laptops around the house. You know, my main computer here and this computer, you know, I use for business. You know, and I run a computer repair business on the side too. So I have areas that I can work on computers. I have another desk back here and another printer back here. I'm not using that printer right now. This desk is a desk that I can throw a monitor on, and I can hook up a computer right then and there, and you know, and fix it. You know, most of the computer repairs I do anymore are laptops. I don't see a lot of desktops anymore, and I just had one about a week or so ago, and all was wrong with it. You know, it had a virus on it. You know, so a lot of people don't understand how to remove viruses. You know, and that's something I want to do a video on. You know, some software. I think Dave did it in the same method in Module 1. He gave some software that you can use. Well, I have some other software that I use. You know, which I can give you. A lot of it's free, and it's stuff I use at work. You know, in the real industry, in the IT industry, and it's stuff I use at home too, and it's totally free. You can buy the paid version of it if you'd like the paid version of it, but it's free and it works very well. You know, actually, when I got the messages from Facebook that I had a virus. You know, this computer here, I run my virus software automatically. I run virus software on every computer I had. Run a scan on it. That computer actually had 3 viruses on it, and you know, so it never hurts to scan your computer constantly. You know, make sure it stays up to date. Make sure you update it all the time and stuff like that. And that's where a lot of people get virus and stuff, because they don't keep their computer up to date. You know, if you're running Windows 10, you can type Windows Update in the taskbar, or you can go to Start, Settings, and go to Updates and Security, and it'll run updates for you. If you're running Windows 7, look for Windows Update and update your computer. Keep it up to date all the time. Your virus software, keep it up to date all the time. Run a scan at least once a week. And, you know, this same with your community. You take care of your computer like that, you guys do the same thing with your community. You got to interact more than once a week. You know, but our workshop's only once a week. But that's okay, because it gives time for everybody to build up and get excited for it and come up with content, you know. So I hope there's this Saturday. I'm looking forward to this Saturday. I hope there's a lot of people to train. I've got to get on the ball. I might train on, I've been reading it right here, that the 6 human needs. I may cover it on the workshop Saturday. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how much I get knowledge, because I don't like to teach something if I haven't done it and I haven't gotten good at it. You know, I don't want to give you guys half-assed training. I want to give you good training. You know, maybe I may just teach you live how to set up a bridge page and a custom capture page. Because I know some of you are doing. I've seen Wonderwood posted on Facebook that she set up a custom capture page, and that's why I did that video. Her and Terry were wanting to know how to set one up, so I did a video so everybody could share on it. You know, and just like I did with those guys. You know, I jumped on a Zoom, I recorded it, and showed them how to set one up live. If you need that kind of help, I'm more than willing to help you. You know, so it's the top of the hour. You know, I'm thank all of you for hanging out with me, each and every one of you. You know, I wouldn't be where I'm at without this community, and you guys are awesome. And I look forward to seeing you guys Saturday in the workshop, and Monday night, come and visit us on the 24-hour marketing mastermind. That's Dave Renica, Key Stage, Pops, and myself on the panel, and everybody from the community will be in the chat. Tuesday night is Team No Sleep's team hangout now at 8:30. Well, it's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and you have to be a team member to be involved in that. And then Wednesday is Pat Patterson's Wisdom Wednesday, and then Thursday night back here at Jamie Shaw Marketing Show. Also Tuesday afternoon is Sonia Harris's and Maria's hangout, which is marketing systems at work, I think it is. I'll put links in the chat as soon as I'm done. And then Friday, Pastor Jackie has her own show, and Lowell has one. I think it's Monday too. I don't know if he's been doing it or not consistently or not, but and then Saturday, you know, is our workshop. You know, and if you want to be in the workshop, you see this video on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you see it on my blog. You know, reach out to me, and I'll tell you how to qualify to get in the workshop. You know, if you're interested in some of the stuff we do and stuff, there's a big yellow button down below this video. It says, "Let me in now." Yes, let me in now. Click on it, and you can take a free trial of the system we all use for $10 for 10 days. And, you know, get in and look at it. Once you see all the training that's in there, you'll be simply amazed. You know, so thank you all for hanging out with me. I'll see you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.